The pre-planning is really, and I think a few of you mentioned it, is your pitch to leadership. This is where you're going to come up with our goals, our measurables, and our logistics. And those are the things that your leadership really wants to hear from you. But we need to draft those out so that you can come to them with, say, here's the plan, here's what we can do, and here's how it aligns with your goals as the leadership also. So let's dive into that first and go into the first step of that, which is talking about your goals. What is it that you want to do? What is your why? So I'm going to turn it around to you and start asking you, why do you want to do an internship? What do you want to get out of it in the end? First answer gets a duck. Andy.
Yeah, it's going to develop my senior engineers. So
Yep.
I have a very small team. There's only a couple of senior engineers and me. And I think it will be tremendously good for them to have to explain themselves to someone more junior.
Yep, for sure. Leveling up.
You get a duck. Look at that. All right, everybody celebrate that Andy just got a duck. Yes, very good. Boo. Yeah.
And you had your hand up, right?
Here, okay.
It's multi-factor, just like Andy was saying. Like, I want to develop a pipeline of talent for our organization, people who have already experience in our systems, but also just I want to generally increase that pipeline of technology in the industry of young people, early career people making that jump from boot camp to first job, because that's the hardest jump in the whole industry. And so making that a smoother ramp is important to me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So if you haven't, you have something to write down. So this is a workshop. So if you need to create a hypothetical scenario for yourself, I encourage you to write down right now what would be a why related to either something you want to start, already have in plans, or for the sake of actually getting it into your body, because this isn't just a talk. So write that down, please. Anyone else have an idea for what their why would be? Yeah, Cameron, go ahead.
So mine's a bit selfish, but I enjoy mentoring. So
mentoring.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. So give back. Great.
Yeah, bottom line, trying to get some work done, get some developers, and it's difficult to find developers, and maybe to bring them up into the way that we work.
So it sounds like there's two causes. One is the talent pipeline cause, bring more people in, and the second is actually to make some product grow. Yeah, product stuff.
And in your system too.
Yeah, in your system. That's great.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's okay.
I think there's three elements for us. Sort of reiterating what's been said already, there's the opportunities for senior engineers to mentor people to help grow themselves. There's the selfishness of being able to kind of create our own pipeline of staff for the future. But something that has been really appealing is we've actually hired, I've hired in the past 3 people that have came from boot camps, and it's increased our diversity within our group. And so from that perspective, like, better for worse, a lot of senior talent tends to be white CIS males. And it's not like the main intention, but it's a nice side effect of trying to, how can we broaden the talent pool so it's not just that segment of people. And so that's kind of a third angle to it.
Yeah, absolutely, for sure.
Cool. Do any of you feel like the goals that you have don't align with the goals of your organization?
I think that's a yes. Yeah.
Is there ways to find, like, where can you find, if we're going to use this as part of your pitch, but also like establishing those goals are then going to help us in our next steps of measurable? Yeah.
I think the biggest pushback that I've seen is you're going to slow people down. If you take on the devs, it's going to drag people down.
Right.
And that's like off the top of my head, that's the biggest pushback.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
worry of slowing folks down.
Yeah,
Better,
and
yeah.
we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Sarah's going to go through some of the in the execution part of it. But if it is taking too much of your time, then something is broken and it's not working. The internship is not working. It shouldn't take all of your time. And so I think there's ways that we can, tips and tools that we can use to kind of help with that.